All right, doing a few miscellaneous things on the van. The side effect of using Eternabond, which is great for adhering things, and one of the tools I've used to adhere my panels all over here, and to some degree to the side, though I do use screws on the side. And I don't mind putting holes. It's an old van. It's never going to be resold or anything. Its next trip would be, if I get rid of it, which is highly unlikely, will be on its way to the dump or to a salvage yard or something. But I don't really plan to do that, and I might be planning to do upgrades this. We'll see. My cousin who I have a lot of respect for has an opinion on that, so I'm debating everything. In any case, at this point, I am going to try to get this sticky Eternabond stuff off of here. I was going to use some turpentine or turpenoid, they call it. It's supposed to be, but it has a warning about using gloves, and I don't have any gloves right now. And I don't feel like running out to the Home Depot to get gloves, so I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use Goof Off, and let's just see how this works. Super glue remover. This is not super glue, but heck, it might do some things. I'm not sure if it has any. It doesn't really say anything about anything there. We'll see. Doesn't say about protective stuff, so hopefully it's not too. It won't set off too much. I don't have any skin allergies normally, but I have allergies of every other kind. So nature had to be kind to me somewhere. So I'll try this. All right, this is the result of cleaning this thing. I didn't show all the process because it was a two-handed process. I still haven't got it off completely, and it's still sticky, amazingly enough. But what I did was ordered some brushes off Amazon. I could go pick them up at Lowe's, but I really try to eliminate as much contact with people as possible, so I only go there when it's necessary. I'm not that particularly frightened, but now if I'm in no hurry, why do it? In any case, I've used a turpenoid, which is some kind of turpentine substitute I got off of Amazon. It's supposed to, I basically bought it because it said it was odorless, and turpentine's smell is pretty tough. So this is it. So I've got most of the stuff off of here. I will get the rest when I get the what's I guess the rough equivalent of a bath brush, and then I'll just brush this off. Don't think I'm gonna need to repaint it or anything, but I could use some white paint down here. I had the big circular lock down here, that's common for vans to secure either the rear door or the side door. I don't know why I bought that, but it drills some large holes. Some of the holes are behind this panel, and they are also filled with JB Weld. And so I just want to give you a quick rundown on that. Other than that, I at least got this out, and I've been trying to figure out how I'm going to wire that to the battery. It's not a big deal. It's just going to take a whole lot of work and a whole lot of moving stuff around, and I'm trying to avoid doing any extra effort, which is pretty much my personal religion, is trying to make sure I don't expend unnecessary effort. So that's basically what I'm looking at there. And here, actually this has gotten considerably neater. I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, and I've got some stuff that's barreled up and ready to go. I would not be horrified if I had to sleep in here tonight, but that's probably going to be another 5 to 7 days away, because I got some countermeasures coming in. Believe it or not, that YouTube sign I might have mentioned in a previous video, I'm thinking about putting it on the side of my van when I park, because having access to video might be your only defense from this world. And I don't know who's scarier, the police or the people who could break in. People who could break in are somewhat less likely to feel free to aerate you. Give you a little bit of let's say external air access to your internal organs. So you have to be real careful out there. Whatever you think of the police, they're in a position where they are going to be a little bit leery, just in general nowadays, prior to nowadays and nowadays especially. So you just got to be wary and try to control your interactions with them and make them as non-threatening as possible. Possibly putting my YouTube name up here would give them give them an indication that I'm not in immediate danger, or give them an indication that I might have everything on video. Anyway, I just want to give you a quick rundown. So, still working out here. Now I'm going to go back inside. I might use that little bit of that goof off. I still got some of it down here, and get rid of just the little spare areas on this side of the door. And I had to cut open this side of the door where the insulation was, to get there to remove that lock I told you about earlier. And I'll fill it up and either tape it up, or I might just put a wooden piece on here to the dimensions of this thing, and then I'll have another place where I can mount some storage, because storage is always a problem. I do love these wire baskets. I got 3 across here, 4. One of you can't see right there completely. I've also got this new one here. As soon as I find a place to hang it, it will be hung. I've got 3 over here. I've got one over here that's just a general junk catcher as I come out the door. I love those wire things. You can see maybe 65% of what's in those. And of course, I'll have these container store wire drawers and stuff, but they weren't initially bought for the same reason those were. I just bought those because I didn't want to make furniture. All right, that's all I got. I will talk to you later, and we'll be discussing some more details of my re-entry into van life in the very, very near future.